This video is brought to you by the one and only Squarespace. If you've ever thought of starting a website, be it a business or a passion project, Squarespace is the perfect place to do just that. Hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my manual Murcielago Lp640. Now today, the car is in London. We're gonna go for a little spin, and we're also going to get a guest on the channel, a very popular guest on the channel, a person on the channel that actually hasn't been here for a while. So, without further ado, maybe we can put a drum roll in.
Am I popular or not?
No, you're not popular, but it was just a way of introducing you.
They hate me.
I don't know if they hate you anymore. Let me know in the comments whether you hate him. Do you still hate him?
No.
Do they ever hate you, actually?
On and off.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Most of them hate me, to be fair. Anyway.
On and off. Mine hate you, I think.
It's
Same
fine.
thing.
Who cares? We're having it off. Right. What we're going to do then, we're going to get your thoughts on the Lambo, because I realised you haven't been that vocal on it. I collected it, you were there, and you kind of didn't really say much. And
I did. I said congrats, it's cool.
well, I cut you out the edit anyway.
Oh, perfect. Was it not even in it?
Maybe. I tried to get rid of you.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's cool. I like it. Very nice. Do we call it a copper colour, or what do we call it?
Copper,
Bronze, copper, gold?
I'd probably call it green, as it's green.
Is it?
Verde Draco, yeah, green.
Okay. Looks very nice bronze. Very nice car, in fact.
You like it?
I love it.
We're going to go for a drive.
I honestly think that is one of the coolest cars you've ever bought.
It is cool. It's not a London car though. We're going to get into that very shortly because we're going to probably go and sit in a traffic jam at some point. And you're going to see exactly how I feel about this car. What have we got there? We've got something. 992 GT3. So you haven't been in the car yet. We're going to get you in. We're going to get your first impressions.
Do you want my first impression from the outside?
What I want to know is when you're getting a Lambo or when you're getting a supercar.
I've had a Lambo. I've had two.
Alright, no, but that wasn't the question. I've had 5 or 6. I can't remember.
This summer, I'm going to be. Well, not this summer. Fairly soon, actually. I just really need to decide.
It is summer.
But well, you know what I mean. But I need to decide fairly soon. I think I'm nearly there. We know, don't we, roughly?
I don't know.
And now it's just all about finding the right car. I'm not going to go this summer without a supercar.
That is good news.
I don't think I've ever gone any summer recently without. I had Lamborghini Hurricane Evo last year. That was good.
Yep.
GT4 S4. I mean, let's count.
R8, Corvette.
Corvette's not a supercar, is it?
I like it.
You didn't. You said it was rubbish.
Yeah, I know, but it's been nice for a change.
Okay.
Sun's shining. Should we go in then?
I think there's room to straight pipe it.
What would you do? Okay, I give you the keys and I say, Archie, here's your Lamborghini.
Yeah.
What would you do with this car? What would be your first steps?
Wrap it satin black.
You would wrap it satin black? That's the first thing you'd do?
No, I wouldn't.
What would you actually do? Genuinely, if this was your channel and your car, what would you do? I'm interested. I'm not going to learn anything from this, but I just want to know what you'd do.
Leave it. It's a collectible item.
No, but that's what I want to do.
Yeah, no. I think I just leave it. Or tints. You want tints, maybe?
No tint. So you changed then? You would just leave it alone, keep it collectible, and keep it original?
If it's a collectible car, I'll leave it. If it's something like an RS3, I'll rip it to bits and do what I want on it. Like that. I ruin every car. Every car. But did I ruin my GT3 RS?
Yeah, you put tyre writing on it. I think you probably put tinted windows on as well, so yeah, you did.
I ruined it, yeah. I forgot about the tyre writing.
Did it get engagement?
It did. It caused a mass. Why don't you do that on that? That's all right.
No.
All right.
No, I'm not doing it.
Well, I'd love to go for a drive in it. Love to experience it more.
Get in then. I'm gonna sit you in here.
V12 Rumble.
Smiles per miles. Smiles per gallon. Get in. Get in here now. No, that's the driver's side, Archie. We've got right-hand drive. Far more collectible. In you get. I want to get your impression. Watch out for the seatbelt.
The vision of Lambo.
The vision is Lambo as an incendiary device. Yeah, watch out for the seatbelt because it will get you in your thigh. There, I've got bruises all down the back of my leg where I sit in and it just gets me.
Got me.
How are you feeling in there?
That got me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. You'll learn. Okay, we've had to cut that.
Sorry. Piece of something.
How is it?
It's nice. Very nice.
Is it a good seating position? Are you feeling comfy? Are you feeling safe?
Credit card's in.
Yeah, there's not much in it. Yeah, the seatbelt does go the other way, but all in all, so strap you in. Fire extinguisher as well, you should feel safe.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
Mate, you shouldn't drive an older car without one of those. Okay. Honestly, you should always have a fire extinguisher. You know that, racing. Yeah, alright.
Does this door work or not?
Just put it down. Yeah. Alright, let's fire up then. Just got an immobiliser, so this might not work. I've obviously learned what I'm doing.
Very good.
You need to just give it a little unlock, and then you've got about 15 seconds before the immobiliser seatbelt gets me every time. You go for it there, then it's over here. Why did Lambo do that? Do you know?
It's Italian. This car is Italian made. Now they're German made.
This was Audi actually. A lot of this was Audi.
Okay.
So that's why it's not that bad.
Okay. Well, I'll just let you know.
Wow. We'll say that when we get home in one piece and not in a fireball.
Very nice gated box.
Gated box. Like a nice box.
Yeah, very nice.
Stinky box.
That's not it.
Well, that's my channel. I control the edit. That's why you get stressed when I go out of videos with me, because you don't know what's going to get left in. How are you finding it? Initial impressions, like first impressions in here. How do you feel?
Do you know what? I like it. It's very, very different
There's
in
a
terms
bar
of.
coming.
It's just different. I like classics. You're sort of slowly moving me towards classics, which is quite
she
nice.
keen?
That's ridiculous. Tom, I grew up around classics. Very successful family business in classics. Did you know that?
Yeah, you know nothing about them.
I know, that's bad, isn't
Zero.
it? My dad tried to educate me on all of them. I guess
Tried to educate you on everything.
tried to educate me on the bit. Now though, Tom, I'll be a little bit more involved in the business, I guess.
Yeah.
So I know a little bit more. I'll have to know more.
Would your dad have liked this car?
Loved it.
Would he actually have liked
Yeah,
it?
he would have liked this bit.
Because I think it's fair to say that if I'd rocked up in a black on black Aventador S,
Yeah.
whilst he might have appreciated it, it wouldn't have been his
Well, he
thing.
appreciated your pista when you bought that round. To be fair.
Did, yeah. I think Ferrari's
and Carrera GT said it's a fantastic sound. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
There you go. I just bought Carrera GT. That's a fantastic sound. They were the exact words.
Yeah.
There you go.
Praise from the top.
Praise from the top. But no, you know what? I think you've sort of done a full circle with your cars. You went for the whole modern, crazy stuff, and then since the Carrera GT, you've kind of changed a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I just want to buy collectibles really, and I just love this era of car. I think all the modern cars, I know it's a bit of a cliche, and again, it does sound a bit piston heads, but I just think they're getting a bit fast, getting a little bit sterile, and I just think there's more excitement to be had.
There's actually not loads coming out.
There's nothing really coming out now that I'm like, oh, I'd love one of them. Get me on the list. I remember like the days of Geneva Motor Show, like 2016, 17.
Smiles per gallon in the Ultimate, if you want.
Smiles per gallon.
In the Ultimate, if you want that, or not.
What, the new Ultimate
Is it
edition
called
of the
Ultimate, isn't it? I don't know.
Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's an SVJ without a wing.
It's the same thing, really.
I mean, Lambo, they're milking the V12 thing, which is good. It means they're bringing out more V12s. They're bringing out as many as they can. But ultimately, no pun intended, I just think it's a churn too far.
What's your plans with this then? What's the plans?
There are a few bits and bobs I'm going to tidy up with it. So it's like a headlight washer, a windscreen washer missing, like a little bubble thing that pees out water.
Yep.
Just little bits and bobs. There's a bit of fairing by the pedals. This head unit's terrible. Some of the trim needs some tidying up. There's little bits and bobs. It's a 2006 car.
Hold on. I like that.
Yeah, you can hold on for dear life.
Yes, I like that. Great.
To be fair, it does feel quite like steady at speed. It doesn't feel like it's going to go on you. I mean, it's quite. The ceramics are super sharp, by the way.
They're good.
You've no idea how gentle I'm being on them.
Really?
I'm actually doing some really good brake
Heel
work.
and toe?
I have actually. When I first drove this, I was heel and toe. The pedal placements, they're very close together, so it's actually not too bad. Sakai waffles again. I don't know why I drive using these shoes.
Yeah, no,
it's
they're
so
probably
bad.
not. Driving shoes, maybe.
I don't think I'm that guy.
No, you're not.
Unless I'm being paid.
Don't be that guy. Anyway, very nice being here. Whoa, they're strong.
They'll
Those
get you.
brakes, mate. They'll get you.
There's not much feel in the pedal. It's literally on or off. They're a bit of a switch.
That's on or off.
Yeah. So in the wet you go steady because I don't have any faith in the ABS systems in this.
Mate,
Whoa, careful with those mirrors, boy.
Yeah, that was nearly. I tell you what, that was nearly was.
This mirror's wobbling, by the way, so I'm going to go to H&R Motors, get that mirror sorted. The front bumper's not an original one, and I've sourced an original LP640 bumper, $2.5 grand.
You paid $2.5 grand for it.
Yeah, for a damaged bumper. There are no parts for these cars, really.
Really?
They're quite, or you pay 15 grand for a brand new one. If you can find one, like a new old stock one somewhere.
So this car will never go down in price.
I think realistically these things will be, you know, £500,000 quite happily. They're unicorns, there aren't any. And this particular car, we're going to go into it on the channel at some point. Got to go steady down here, aren't you?
Yes, you do.
It's a 20 zone, so there we go. Yeah, this car, there were some stories attached to it, loads of stories. The really bad ones aren't true, and the okay ones, some of them are true. Right. So we're going to go into it on the channel. It's going to be a whole series, actually.
That's a nice series, actually.
It's a nice series. Saving my Lambo, or I don't know, we'll think of a title.
The true history of my Lambo.
Yeah, I don't know.
The hidden. Yeah.
We'll think of something. Those they're getting wise, those titles now.
Yeah. It's just, do you know what? It's nice to be in a supercar in London again. This reminds me of old times, and it's nice. I enjoy it.
More of it this summer, supercars.
Very much so. Live in London. Why not? We live where the biggest supercar scene is.
In the UK, yeah.
In the UK, like why would we not?
While I'm here some of the time, actually, I've got multiple places on it.
Yeah, so I don't.
Multiple places,
I don't,
actually.
but that's fine. I'm here.
But I'm going to be in London a lot this summer. There you go, Kings Road, where it belongs.
So will I. More to come. Secret.
Secret. Are you going to tell them?
Not yet.
Okay.
Keep it quiet, please.
You're moving to St Albans.
I'm not. You'll see.
Okay.
I like London. London's brilliant.
It is good. It gets a bit long in the tooth, and during lockdown it was terrible. It was a hellhole, but it's a bit crime-ridden. But I think this is actually quite palatable around town. It's not that uncomfortable, is it? It's not squeaking, rattling.
No, I mean my seat's squeaking a little bit, but that's nothing bad. I'm not having a go.
Is it actually?
It's not. It's just a little noise.
Well, that's all right. You get that in anything.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't, but yeah. You would get that in my RS3.
Mate, that car is just appalling. Don't talk to me about that car.
It's not. It's a good car.
That is a good car. It's unbelievable.
You can't say that's appalling. My audience are going on you.
They will. Alright, I think that's that. I don't even know what I was supposed to cover in this video. What was I supposed to cover? What was the title?
How bad it is in London. So why don't you...
It's empty roads. I was actually okay.
Yeah, but what do you think to this car on a busy day in London?
No.
Terrible.
Absolutely appalling.
You will have a new clutch, and to be honest with you, you couldn't just go down the road in a busy day and drive this car.
No,
you need a clear day.
I check, if I want to take it out in London, I check the traffic before I come out, because I just don't want, it's not that the car will overheat or break or anything like that, I just don't want to sit in traffic in it. The clutch is actually really easy to use, it's light, the bike point's easy to find, you struggle to stall it, to be honest, and the box is nice and easy as well.
And I guess compared to an e-gear car, if you drove an e-gear car in London, you've completely had it.
Yeah, and you will cook it, I think.
With this, you can't just drive it on a busy day.
No, I mean you wouldn't want to. There's no enjoyment out of that whatsoever. I mean now is absolutely fine because the road's a little bit empty. It's a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Everything's shut. But this is prime time. You know, if you're going to drive one of these around London, this is when you do it.
Yeah.
But no, it's not too bad. The Carrera GT is about 3 times as bad. It's appalling in London. Absolutely appalling. And it doesn't help you sat on the wrong side as well.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
It's just terrible. Absolutely.
Can we take it out in the summer?
Yeah, we'll take it out.
Can I drive it?
Yeah, I only want to take it out with the roof off.
Can I drive it?
To be fair,
I don't want to drive it. That's too valuable.
I
don't want to be involved. Okay. In London, it's a free-for-all. I'm not involved.
If someone bumps you, and it's not your fault, I'll still blame you.
I know, and that's why I'm not involved. I'm not in. I'll sit there, I'll listen, but I'm not driving.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I'm a bit hesitant to take it out in London because I trust myself not to go into the back of someone or scrape it on a curb. But
I think you should use it. But again, I would use it on a Sunday when you can just have a bit of momentum with the car.
Like now, it'll be.
Like now, it's fine. It's fine. But on Monday morning, on the it's around here, it's a nightmare. You would just hate it.
Yeah, it's going in for a major service, I think, very soon.
Dog, have you seen it?
Yeah, it's a good lab.
That's a Labrador.
There's a lab.
And he's wearing red trousers. He is my sort of guy.
Red cords and a lab.
Perfect.
Wow.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Wonderful. I think that's it.
It's cracking.
Any final words?
Final words are very enjoyable. Very enjoyable, very cool car. Really like it. Genuinely really like it. I'd tell you if I didn't.
I'm sure you would.
I would tell you.
Why is this wobbling?
I've genuinely had a really good time in it.
Thank you, Archie.
No, genuinely.
Lovely Sunday morning.
Yeah. Oh, if that camera's broken, you've got a backup, so you're fine.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
You could use the audio from that and use that.
That's what happens.
That can happen.
That one doesn't record audio, to be fair.
So you've got audio for that and you sync it with that and your job's good.
Give it a little sound sync clap and you're off.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
It's just being recognised, sorry.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You weren't.
Mate, I get recognised non-stop. I'm super famous.
You know.
You don't get recognised at all.
Are you joking? That guy earlier came over and goes, you do YouTube, and then he saw...
Oh, yeah.
And then sorry?
And then he goes, oh yeah, you do videos as well. Yeah,
So where did it start? Who got
With
recognised
you,
first?
with you.
There we go. Take it back.
Yep.
Thank you. Anyway, there's a kerfuffle going on in Sloane Square, right?
Where?
I don't know what's going on.
Some sort of religious gathering. Is that where the video ends? You've just ended my video. That's fine.
Oh, do you want to end it?
No, that's fine.
Do you want to end it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon.
Bye.
Ciao for now. Bye.
Bye.
I'm back again. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this video was brought to you by Squarespace. If you've ever had a curiosity in starting your own website, be it a passion project, just something you're interested in and a hobby, or you want to start your own business, probably more likely your own business if you're following me and you're following my antics, then keep your eyes and ears peeled because there is a special offer coming very soon with Squarespace to help you get started. Now, Squarespace has got loads of features which help your journey through that a lot easier, a lot more efficient, and a lot more effective. The first really cool feature is that Squarespace know that most people are viewing websites on their phones, so you can actually build a mobile optimized website and a desktop optimized website very easily, very simply, and very efficiently. Another really cool feature is that you can build members areas with Squarespace as well. You can build members only areas within your website as well. So not just basic websites, but a website where you can nurture and build a community. That's really, really cool. And if you're monetizing it, that's gonna be really important to you as well. Another thing particularly pertinent to e-commerce is email campaigns. They are extremely effective and they're amazing when they work well. Squarespace gives you the tools to build really nice looking, really effective email campaigns. And Squarespace isn't just about building a website. You can actually go on there and get the domain from there as well. So it really is all in one. You just go on Squarespace and you get started. You don't need to go anywhere else. Nice and simple. Now, if all that sounds good and you're interested and you want to get going, hit the special link below and use the code TGTV and you will get 10% off your first website. As always, please do send me what you're creating, your websites. People are doing that now via DM on Instagram and also in the comments here on YouTube. I absolutely love seeing it, so please do keep sharing those with me. So hit the link, it's in the pinned comment, get going and stay in touch.